Hello and welcome back to FT Business School. Alan Morrison is the Chief Executive and Director General of the Thunderbird School of Global Management, which is not in Tracy Island but in Phoenix, Arizona, where the military training base in the Second World War gave the school its name. Last year, the school finalised an agreement with Arizona State University to be integrated as a college within the university. Professor Morrison, what has this merger meant for Thunderbird School?
Well, I think it's been a fantastic experience. We've been together with Arizona State University for a little over a year now. ASU is the largest public university in the United States and recognized really around the world for its innovation. And the merger with ASU has been, I think, presented some great opportunities for Thunderbird in that we have access to incredible resources from that university. And I'm not speaking particular financial resources, but I'm talking about resources in terms of technology, online technology, talking about access to over 4,000 faculty across 16 different colleges and schools who bring to us some very unique skills and ideas and an incredible network of this broad kind of knowledge enterprise, which we refer to as Arizona State University.
And does it mean that, do you think that any sort of standalone business schools are going to remain independent, or are we going to see more of these sort of mergers?
I think it becomes incredibly difficult for standalone business schools to remain viable, and certainly today and going forward. And I think the reasons for that are multiple. One of those reasons is the cost of technology, the cost of remaining relevant in the field of IT and communications. A school with a relatively minimal revenue base just simply cannot afford to remain competitive in that field. There's also issues of global branding as schools take on the world and try to become globally relevant. It becomes very difficult to support a brand globally on a fairly minimal revenue base. I also think that the challenges which organizations are facing today are much more complex than they were 20, 30, 40 years ago. And so the ability of a standalone business school to tackle those very complex organizational challenges by itself is only going to grow over time.
And Thunderbird also is different to many schools that it doesn't offer an MBA program. You have a specialism in executive education. Where do you think that market is moving?
Well, first off, Thunderbird we do not define ourselves as a business school. We do not offer an MBA. We view ourselves as a school that focuses on creating and developing global leaders, leaders of businesses, but also we create leaders of government in non-government organizations. So our students are really quite different and unique from a traditional business student. We place a huge emphasis on international studies, on language, on cross-cultural understanding. We're trying to create a much broader kind of graduate and shape the skills and the attitudes of those students. Executive education is part of what we do. It's an important part of what we do. We're interested in educating people not just when they're 25 years old, but we're interested in impacting the practices of organizations, the practices of management when people are 25 and 30 and 40 and 50 and 60 and beyond. And so this is something we're very committed to. We have been for now 70 years. This is our 70th anniversary at Thunderbird, so we've been around for a while, and we're very proud of our heritage, and we're very excited about the future.
Thank you, Dr. Morrison.
It's great to be here.
Keep up to date with business school and analysis. Go to ft.com/business education.